Hello, my beautiful Aries. Welcome to your reading. Let's dive into it right away and see what's coming your way. By the way, if you're enjoying these ones, would like to see more, only 40% of you have been subscribed. Go ahead, give some love, hit subscribe, and share the love. I see Scorpio right here, guys. Maybe some of you are dealing with a Scorpio. This kind of looks like a person holding a lobster right there. They're not happy. They're on your way. Okay, so this is outside of your comfort zone. Seems like there's a good opportunity coming forward towards the end of the fourth week. The thing about this person is you're hitting the road, you're moving forward, you seem like an emperor. Maybe you're taking the leadership of a situation and dealing with someone in your hands who has, if you say this is a lobster, that they have everything that can desire. I mean, I'm talking about like the cultural meaning of the lobster. Maybe you don't even like it, but it is culturally believed as like considered as, when you look at some Hollywood movies and stuff, is like a high quality meal. So this person might be someone who has that kind of like a high quality job, good paying job, or like all the things that a person can actually achieve, but they're not happy with that and they're standing on your way. So you might be feeling like this person is hard to satisfy, or if this is a competition, I feel like it is going to be easier for you to defeat because you are really powerful when it comes to like taking on a challenge and taking care of it. Like the Aries I know, they get things done no matter what. So I feel like here, if this is a person is your competition, they have no chance. But if this is someone that you need to satisfy at this moment, this can require some creative thinking. Okay, maybe this is a customer, or this is a person you're working with, can be a friend or a family member, someone maybe that you have taken on as a challenge. Maybe you're a therapist, you are actually like working with someone, they have everything they desire, a human being want, but maybe they're not happy. Okay, and trying to figure that out might require you to ask the right question. I see here there are phone lines forming outside your comfort zone. This can be also indicative of calling up the people or researching, looking into the things that are maybe even not familiar to you, but it seems like here they're going to start flowing. The information will come forward. Another thing I saw here, there's a second pathway opening outside. This kind of looks like a number 3, which indicates creativity. It's not 100% visible, but towards the end of the third week, they're showing up. This can be also an outside opportunity is on in the works. It's not really visible, or maybe it's just planned. It might show up out of nowhere, but it seems like it is something that has a very light and beautiful energy. Okay, I see here there's a chunk of money showing up. There are 2 people on top of it. One of them looks like a fish, can be a Pisces right here, and 2 people maybe even fighting over this thing. Okay, 2 people fighting over this thing, can be push and pull, competition again into place that you're at. And I see there's a smiling face right here behind you, supporting you. So the fish can also indicate resources, money. Maybe you're fighting for resources. I kind of see a person throwing their hands up in the air. When I put it away a little bit, kind of looks like a trident. Trident can be symbolizing a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio. And I saw this person has Scorpio in their hand too. So it can be a Scorpio that you're dealing with. As a spirit animal, Scorpios tend to sting. So this person can be someone who is maybe verbally, not mentally, but verbally, their words can tend to bite. But this doesn't mean that they have actual power. Okay, I feel like here you are much more stronger than that. I see the staff here. You see the Aries. This is your symbol right there. Your staff is in the air. You're powerful, and the trident has something matching its energy. So you're going to be able to overcome the situation. I usually interpret this kind of things as bag of money. Like I put it over here, something like that, to show like what I'm seeing, what's coming in as a visual to me. This can also symbolize resources, because inside of that thing can be resources, money, connections, information you need. Maybe because sometimes money is not really the solution to the problem at hand. Like, for example, you might have the money, but you're looking for a home, and not being able to find that place in the neighborhood that you're looking for is actually the need at that moment. Okay, so that's why this is a general reading. This can be whatever the general reading at that need at that moment is being fulfilled. I see after this the fight, there is a sword coming up, as there is also a flag on top of it, so it's not going to be one side wins the another. So it's going to, with the sword, indicates communications, new ideas, coming to agreements with people. So it seems like here you're going to come to an agreement with this person. You're not going to only like argue or try to defeat each other, but it seems like everybody is going to have what they desire out of this situation, okay? Which is a very positive thing, because sword indicates new ideas. This might even inspire you to take a different action, do something different, or maybe even another new thing might come to you. I see a person right here, kind of looks like the guy Fox. I don't know if you guys heard of him. I know him through the movie V for Vendetta. Maybe he was a traitor, and I'm not really familiar with his history, but in that movie he is presented as someone who is actually stands up to the dictatorship. Okay, so we're gonna go with that meaning, because I don't know the historical background of him, and just only the parts that they mention in the movie. This can be someone who is really going against the dictatorship. Let's go with that word, because any other word doesn't really come to me at this moment. It's kind of early here. This can be someone who has that kind of like rebellious nature, but the problem with them is they have some people following them, but there's also a wall behind them. So this person can be locked in a box. Okay, so the ways that they are working might not be really working out for them. So it can be your energy too, because you have that kind of leadership spirit as well. You might have to change the strategy. Looking at the sword and the flag right here symbolizes that there is a better way out there. Sword indicates communication, heartfelt communication, not just like expressing yourself and just leaving it there. That's also self-expression as well, which is acceptable. But if there is a relationship forming here, a partnership forming here, the communication, open communication and honesty is going to be important, okay? And that's going to be happening. The sword indicates that you're going to embody the energy. That person is going to choose that pathway. And I see there's a mountain even shaped here. The mountain actually opens up its hands. There's a bone under it. The things really gets revealed here. The mountain, when you say the mountain to move, the mountain will move basically. If you have any obstacles about the subject, they're going to move. There's a Leo right here. It might be another fire sign coming forward to help you. Under the mountain, there's a mushroom, and it's marked. That mushroom can be also something that grows really fast multiplying resource. When I see the mountain, okay, guys, I watch a lot of animations. Moana. The other day, actually, I saw Moana like 2-3 times, but the other day, this specific clip came to me. There is a legend in the Moana. They mentioned that there was this mountain. She looks like woman. She looks like she lays down, and somebody steals the heart of the mountain, and that mountain turned into a monster and creates like because she was an island, starts creating this water elements, not the elements, just creates this tornadoes and perfect storms around her all the time. Okay, it becomes really hard to approach. So that kind of reminds me of that. The heart is this green stone, which is our heart chakra, heart's desire. So this can be a person who is like in need. Maybe their heart's desire is stolen away from them. So they are really acting in that way. So you might be the one who can move the mountain in a positive direction here. So if there's a big challenge, it seems like within the third week, it seems like a big challenge coming forward here. If that's what you're dealing with at this time, you might be the solution to this problem here. Okay, you might have the answer, the approach, and maybe the creative ideas to fix this. Okay, so do not get step down. And I know, Aries, you wouldn't, but if you hesitate, it seems like you're just showing up so you can show up as well. There's another woman right there, or maybe like someone with a short hair. Kind of reminds me McCarthy, John McCarthy, the Beatles guy. So he seems like this can be a musician who has a bull on top of their head. Bull can symbolize Taurus. Maybe you are coming together with a creative Taurus right there. And there are two other little hills that you are climbing upwards. And I feel like this kind of looks like steps as well with this person's energy maybe. Or you can tap into the energy of these people showing up in your cup, maybe like his creativity, the way he approaches business. He's like a genius basically in these kind of things. Even some people don't like him, or in some people even think that the real McCarthy died and they replaced him. I mean, I don't know about that. I don't know anything about those things. I'm just a fan of Beatles. So you can embody his creative aspects here. The Taurus indicates grounding those, not just copying, but also personalizing, watching, oh, this is what has done, and this can be a usable skill. How can I utilize that? Not just copying exactly one on one. That will bring two more steps in front of you that you're going to be able to climb upwards, okay, with your desires. Let's dive into your saucer now. If you have a specific question, a desire, intention, hold it in your mind. Let's see what the answer is going to be for that one. Okay, I have some cat hair here because I have cats. I don't know if you ever seen them in some of the videos. They join me. Your desire coming really fast. There's an eye watching over here. The eye is outside, so this is an observing eye. If you are wondering, do they see all my efforts? Yes, they do. Do they see my progress? If you're wondering if somebody is watching, there's another second desire coming forward as well. Yes, they do. And they're still staying outside. And this can even be someone you pushed outside. You said, you know what? No, I don't want you this kind of a thing anymore. And but they're still watching if you're wondering that. But they are like on the back of the plate, so it's not a place that you can see that they're standing. I see you here dancing with a wand in your hand. Wand is your magic wand. I see there's a letter A. This is attached to you. This can be in your first name or the last name, in someone's first name or the last name coming forward. And I see here the hair actually forms the shape of the Aries as well. So this is your creative powers, and there's also a masculine figure on top of you, which is also symbolizing the taking action with that creative ideas. Okay, you might get like a massive chance of that. There's a shark, there's a dolphin. Dolphins are playful, joyful, but they might not really care about the material things in the world. So this can be a person like that who has massive creativity. The shark can symbolize that somebody's going to show up here to maybe really help you focus on the material things. Okay, the dolphin can be someone that you're dealing with, and shark can be someone who is actually have the aspect of planning, material, like thinking of the materials, how to make money, how to turn the talent into cash or something like that. Okay, this is seeming like showing up in your life from the third week. Maybe these are people coming into your life, or you might be the part of the story as well. Maybe you're the one helping them to get out of that kind of like hardship, which these kind of situations, people actually, the ones that help them become like get the recognition most of the time. And for example, the first person comes to my mind is a Timbaland. And also there's another guy. He is like a big DJ, and he has in every famous song he has a name, most of them. Another one here, the one that works with Dr. Dre, for example, he works with like Eminem, and like even though he doesn't sing anything, we don't hear him sometimes in like little clips and such. He is the man who makes it happen. Okay, so I feel like here you might be that kind of a person as well. I'm giving this as a metaphor. Let's get to your tarot now. If you have a specific question, a desire, an intention, hold it in your mind, and let's see what the answer is going to be for that one. Another person, let me tell you, you know Billie Eilish and his brother Phineas, and he is the genius behind the music also. He makes it like he has this kind of like a ADHD type of like a working, but a little bit autistic, but at the same time so detail oriented and locked into the music, and he has an ear and he catches that. Okay, so it can be, you can be that position, you might be occupying that position, or yeah. Let's see where you are at this time. Death card come forward here. This is a different death card, as you can see. Somebody's crying here. The flowers are blooming, even though this is a death. But this is symbolizing, you see this old man. Something old, something you're over and done with. There are two sun and the moon on the background as well. There's a situation coming to an end, and guess what? 10th card is Scorpio. Scorpio, if you have maybe a relationship with a Scorpio that's coming to an end, this can also be a structure that doesn't work anymore. The kingdom that doesn't rule anymore, or king doesn't rule anymore, is actually leaving your life. We see in the original tarot, there's a king on the floor, and there's a queen, and the prince is standing next to him. It can be that kind of a situation. Don't take it in the gender-based way. Take it in the way that a decision maker is now gone. It's time for you to take the lead, okay? And main theme of the month is a tower. Okay, this guy's what's happening right there. We have this is actually 16. Okay, 13, 16. We're going with the number 3. 3 is creativity. Okay, so you're going to use that creative mind, creative side of yours a lot this month, because the theme is going to be about letting go of what doesn't serve you, the people, the situations, the circumstances, and also letting bygones be bygones. I think there's a saying like that. This is actually about the structures that doesn't work. You can reconstruct them, but if they are patched up a lot and they're not really working for you anymore, look them in the eye and just say, you know what, let's get over and done with this. And because the tower can a sudden change. It can also bring sudden change here. Maybe you can have some sort of like a planning in the back that you wanted to come to an end, okay? But the thing is, this is also going to be a little bit sudden for you, because maybe you only wanted it. You didn't decide that you want this situation to come to an end. What you should embrace is walking away from what doesn't serve you, guys. Emotionally here, 8 of Cups, as you see, he lined up all his cups. He reached the satisfaction with what he was doing. He's over and done with. He or she is done with the old story, and there's a new pathway showing up here. The moon on the background symbolizes we're going to the new moon. I'm going to actually post the new moon reading today as well. This is a full moon. Full moon is about release, releasing what doesn't serve you anymore. Okay, leaving them behind, becoming aware of them first, and then just telling them, okay, I want something different in life. And that's what you should embrace. The action step you need to take is King of Pentacles, taking charge. This is a Taurus energy. This can be also your energy, the Taurus. Taking charge of a situation. You might be on the path, on the brink of creating a lot of wealth, achievement, success. Maybe the ideas are flowing to you. You're on the idea stage. This is telling you the action step you need to take is starting to grow those seeds, okay? Put some fuel. Fuel in the sense of take it as in the fuel for seeds are water, good soil, sunshine, those things. And you can even ground yourself with sunshine and water as well, okay? And the final outcome is 7 of Pentacles. 7 of Pentacles have the energy of doubt, okay? If you're doubting, the final outcome is initially you might doubt. Okay, I did all this work, I planted all these seeds, it's not growing or it's going, and then it seems like your 10 of Pentacles is telling you, be patient, because this is creating a legacy. This is not for just today or tomorrow. This is going to be something for the long term. 10 of Pentacles can be even a love card, because you have wealth, abundance, structure, family, legacy, higher generations or lower generations, all of them together. The dog on the picture symbolizes the loyalty that you're going to see from these people as well, okay? This can be chosen families for some of you. With the Death card, we have the Hermit coming forward. The Hermit actually has his lantern in his hand, which is star in it. The star symbolizes wish fulfillment, okay? Whatever your heart's desire, I feel like here with the Death card, this will give you the chance to really face with what you're dealing with. Maybe you're pursuing some other people's desires in life, okay? What your family wanted you to do. And it seems like here, maybe some things are coming to an end, will give you the chance to look into some things that are, that's what's in your heart, and follow those things, okay? This is contemplation, meditation, prayer. Another thing, like for example, come to me as an information. I don't really know the full story, but I just know a clip of it, a little bit of it. You can Google it. Jim Carrey always tells a story of how he became a comedian. He says that his father was the funniest guy he ever know. And this guy actually stuck with a job, like he was an accountant, because he thought that he needed a stable job to make money to feed his family. And then he was out of a job, so they had struggled. They had hard time as a family. So he decided then and there that I'm going to do something. If I'm going to fail, I'm going to fail at something that I want to do. Okay. So it can be that kind of a situation for some of you. This can be that kind of like a relationship ending, a new beginning coming forward for some of you. And so, like it is, the Hermit card is the moment you're realizing that there's so much more out there for you. The Tower comes, you see the fish inside of his cup. Fish indicates wealth and abundance. And the theme of the month is something is going down, so you can move on to the new things, the new offers. This can indicate an emotionally fulfilling new offer, new love coming ahead. This can, for some of you, maybe like a job offer coming forward. The fish indicates the resources coming into your life. What you should embrace is who you are. This is Knight of Wands. This is you, okay? Galloping towards a new future, adventurous, happy, passionate about what you like to do and pursuing that, not the thing that are not really serving you anymore. Maybe this can be a career. This can be, I know these are like big decisions and they can unfold with steps. We saw the steps and stairs in your reading. So it doesn't have to mean you do everything tomorrow. It doesn't mean that, but this can be the beginning of planting the seeds of the idea, okay? The action step is speaking your truth, okay? The truth will be also coming to light. With the King of Pentacles, your true direction, what actually creates wealth, opportunities, love in your life will be revealed to you very fast, because swords are fast energies. It is indicating to stick with that. The good ideas, new ideas, and the honest truth, okay? Final outcome, we have a hangman. The hangman aligning with the Seven of Pentacles. So this is basically saying that the more you hesitate, the more you're going to have pause in the progress. Another meaning of that is hangman, not exactly here, but he's shackled here. He spoke his truth and they hang him upside down, and now he has a different perspective of the thing. So along the way, while you are waiting for your crops to grow, you might have a perspective change. And Seven of Wands with Ten of Pentacles is maybe when you get to the point you want to become wealthy, successful, or doing what you love, some people may oppose to that, but it seems like here their opposition is going to dissolve as soon as you actually like start to, you see like he's how gold over him, he has a scale, he's just, there are people collecting the gold from him as well. So when you are in a good position and they see that you're thriving, then, and maybe even helping them a little bit, the opposition will die down basically. Let's see the blockage coming, if you have any. We're gonna get to the oracle now and where the healing lies. Okay, let's see. The blockage is the visionary. You are learning to synthesize all of your creative ideas into action. Okay, that can be the transition period. Maybe you're having hard time to turn the creative ideas into action. Let's see, that can be the blocked where you are. Okay, the healing will come forward from creative projects. What's happening here, guys? It's time to get things done. Make your creative projects a priority now. Then the visions are going to start to come to light. Creative projects, let me tell you, I have many creative projects as well. And the inspiration is extremely necessary to get that. And the inspiration can only come forward when you're having a peaceful moment. So I have my daily morning meditations. That's how I start my day. You can have that kind of like a practice, a prayer practice, meditation practice, or a moment of like a staring at the sun, whatever that fits your personality, okay? That can be journaling, that can be something little. That doesn't have to be 2-3 hours long, it can be 10 minutes a day. 5 minutes sometimes. That's how long some days 5 minutes, that's how long I meditate. That is going to inspire you, okay? Not maybe in the first day, 10 days, but after 21 days, you start to receive the inspirations. And the outcome is the perception change with the hangman also shows up that you're getting ready to have a shift in perception that will change everything. That will open you up to new creativity. That will open you up to receive more from the universe, from the creator of all that is. Okay. Let's see your second oracle now. I ask the best advice or guidance for my beautiful Aries. Now, through unconditional love, let's see which the goddess or god wants to help you. Deity. We have Mahadev Shiva, god of destruction. Okay, guys, this is the tower moment, the destruction. He's sitting on here, a lion, a Leo, conquered the king of the jungle, basically. Lying as a tiger. Tiger has a different meaning, though. This is your mantra. You can take a screenshot of that one if you would like to. Meditation here. I worship the fragrant three-eyed God, Lord Shiva, who nourishes all beings. May he liberate us from death for the sake of immortality as easily as one separates a cucumber from its stalk. Okay, so I'm going to show this to you. I'm going to read this part. Union with a good marriage partner, detachment from life's unexpected changes, numerous benefits from worldly enjoyment through liberation. Seems like here, this destruction is not going to be in the sense of destroying everything. This is about destroying the negative that doesn't serve you anymore. Okay, just releasing that, leaving that in behind. So I'm gonna say he or she will be accompanying you along this journey. Let's pull your spirit animal for this month, and we're gonna jump to your affirmation. Tortoise, beautiful. You're too fragmented, so do whatever it takes to get grounded. You see the sunshine showing up here. You can try other things, swimming, going into the water. I mean, I live by the Mediterranean, so that's actually a very powerful energy. But you can go into the ocean. Oceans are powerful as well. And also like stepping on earth if possible. And if snowing where you are, even touching snow, making a snowman is a grounding energy, okay? So like that will help you gather your thoughts into one place so you can focus it directly like a laser to what you want to accomplish. Let's see your affirmation for this month. I can decide today to recalibrate my energy and commit to love and joy. It's about making the decision. Exactly. Make the decision. All right, my beautifuls, that's all for today. Hope you enjoy your reading. If you do, don't forget to give this one a thumbs up. And if you want to see more of these, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I wish you all a magical day. Bye.